Hey everybody, welcome back to Buzz Cooks. Today we're doing chicken francese with Sicilian olives. First thing we're going to do is make a beurre meunier, which is a French way of thickening sauces. We're going to take equal amount, tablespoon of butter, tablespoon of flour, and we're going to mix it together, blend it together into a little ball, and we'll set that aside until we need to thicken our sauce later on. But first, let's get started with the olives. I've got a small saucepan that I'm going to put on low heat and add some olive oil. Once that oil gets to temp, we're going to add some garlic. And we'll saute that garlic until fragrant. Then we're going to add some spices. We're going to go with some oregano, fresh ground pepper, a little dash of salt, and some red pepper flakes. Give that a good mix up. And then we're going to add our olives. I've got Clamato and Castellavana, which are two of my favorite olives, and I always use pitted. And we'll mix this all together, keep it on low heat, and get everything nice and warm. Now let's move over to our chicken dish. I've got some chicken breast that I've cut nice and thin. Put that to the side. And we're going to start off with our egg wash. I'm going to use 4 to 5 eggs. Whisk them up real nice. Add a little bit of oregano to the eggs so we get some extra flavor with some black pepper. Now normally you go flour, egg, flour, but for this dish we're going to go flour, egg, and then into the hot oil in the frying pan. So here's our thin sliced chicken breast. Right into the flour, dust it nice. And into the egg. Drain off as much of that excess egg as you can. And go right into the pan. So we're going to get all this chicken in. While I'm doing that, if I could please remind you all to please share, subscribe, leave a comment if you can. I really appreciate it. And we are really growing. So thank you all very much. So we're going to cook this chicken about 2 to 3 minutes on each side until it's nice and brown like that. Don't worry about undercooking it because we're going to put it back into our sauce at the end and cook it a little longer. We're just browning it right now. And once it's brown on both sides, we're going to put it on a plate and just set that aside while we assemble our sauce. So we're going to discard that oil, add some fresh oil in, a couple of cloves of garlic that are diced up. And we'll get that garlic sauteing nice. And again, once it becomes fragrant, then we're going to add our chicken stock, about 1 cup of chicken stock, and a nice good sized tablespoon of capers, And we'll mix that in nice. I've got a half a cup of lemon juice that goes in. And this is all done under medium heat. Now it's time to add our thickening agent, what we made earlier, the flour and butter mixture. And as that melts down, the sauce will start to thicken. Little salt and pepper. And it's really coming along nice and thick. Now let's add our chicken back in. And we're gonna keep that chicken in there about 3 or 4 minutes on each side. Make sure it's cooked thoroughly all the way through. And then it's time to plate. I found some nice feta cheese that I'm going to put my olives over the top of. And there we have it. We've got chicken francese with Sicilian olives. Real simple dish, very tasty dish. Give it a try. It's delicious. Family will love it. And I appreciate it. And thank you all for watching. And we'll see you on the next one.